cut our fabric, we've sewn our quilt top. Now let's ship it off to be long-armed. So Missouri Star Quilt Company has this fabulous long-arming service. I have the link that's in the caption. You're going to come here and you're going to put in the dimensions of your quilt. You're going to measure it and then put the dimensions in. I'm going to say mine is 60 inches by 86 inches, okay? Then I'm going to click next. Now, when we get to this page, it's going to ask if you want a standard pattern or a deluxe pattern. I'm going to select standard, but you can choose whatever you want. When you choose standard, all of these options come up. Now, the patterns that you see are repeated over and over and over throughout your quilt. Take a minute and look through them. I'm choosing Quilter's Choice because I'm going to let whoever's quilting it decide. They do this all day, every day, and it takes some of the stress off of it for me, choosing the perfect pattern because they'll pick one. Then I'm going to click next. Here we are choosing our thread choice. So you can select your choice of thread color, or you can let the experts choose. I'm going to let the experts choose that too. Select the backing. I'm going to include my own backing, and I'm going to select no thanks. My backing is already sewn together and is the correct width. Now, machine stitched binding, hand stitched binding. Okay, machine stitched binding. Because some people think that your quilt isn't done unless you hand stitch the binding, and that's okay if that's what you want. I want you to do it. For me, it doesn't really matter. I'm okay with it being machine stitched. Or we have no thanks. I do not want my quilt trimmed or bound, or no thanks, but please trim it. Your quilt will be trimmed and returned without the binding. Okay, then we're going to click next, and when we get here, it says, a quilt is a lot of work and we want this to turn out right for you. Please give us any additional comments or instructions that might help us understand what you want. So in here you would type whatever it is that you wanted, okay? Next, check the box below to give us permission to share your gorgeous quilt online before it's sent back to you. Let us know your Instagram name or email address so that we can credit your work. I'm absolutely going to fill this out. Before I add it to the cart, I'm going to look right here. Finish your purchase, wait for the confirmation email, then send your quilt to this email address. So now, let me check out and let's go ship it off. Look at my snazzy new box. Da, da, da. So we're going to put our quilt in it to send off to Missouri Star Quilt Company. I have my backing. Bum, bum, bum. I've sewn it together, folded it nice and neat. I'm going to put that in the box. And then I'm going to put our quilt top that we sewed in the box. And I'm going to put my binding in the box. Now, the instructions say 2.5 inches, so I cut it 2.5 inches, and I'm putting that in there. We've got it in our box. Now it's ready to go. I'm going to take it to the post office and ship it, and then I'm going to track it every single day because I'm so excited for them to get it, for us to get it back so I can show you. And when I go to Missouri in a few weeks for my Missouri retreat, there are a few spots still left, like 3, I think. If you're local and you would love to come, I would absolutely love to have you. When I go up there in a few weeks, I'm going to film how they unbox and how they decide the quilting design and the thread colors to use. The ladies that do this all day, every day are gracious enough to let me film them and show us the other side. They're going to show us what happens when they get it before the magic happens, and then I'll show you what it looks like after the magic happens. My name is Tammy. I'm your favorite sewing teacher, and I would love for you to come sew with me.